right. Oh, my voice is kind of loud. It's like peaking the audio. Turn that down a bit. There we are. Ooh, that went quiet. Okay. Let's just go ahead and get started. Just a quick model of the countertop, glass, maybe some of the walls, ceiling and stuff, and it's mainly me also refreshing myself on how to do some modeling stuff in Blender because I forgot a little. So this is just me kind of screwing around. Alright, so I want to take this over to Blender. Now, what do I gotta do again? I gotta export the sequence. So I'm gonna go to Save Sequence, turn off Frame Time Burn-In, and navigate to wherever I want to put this. I don't know where I saved this sequence. Nate, hello. Good to see you. I could have sworn that I think you're the Nate that I know, but for some reason I can't remember that Nate's last name. So if you're the Nate that I know, hello, Nate that I know. Shot. Hold on, where is that sequence? Oh, it's a PNG sequence. I was gonna steal the file names. Okay, write it out. Now I got my sequence over here. I forgot to put UD. Dihydrogen. And IMG. Are you? Oh my god. Were you there when I forgot your name? I forgot your name on my last stream. Not sure. Let's see. File. I forgot to put UD underscore UD. Bam. Render. Okay, now that we have that, I'm going into Blender. So I'm going to use Blender Python because it's easy. And it looks like I, for some reason, saved it already, so overwrite. I like the settings. I think I changed Rescale Scene because Blender is funny. Hired to spy on you by Trek. You're hired to spy on me. That's pretty... You're doing a pretty awful job at this, I have to admit. It's a pretty awful job at spying on me that you're doing so far. Actually, you were doing a fantastic job until you admitted your identity. I would never have known. Okay, so got that exported. Now in Blender, instinctually, you would want to delete all this stuff, but you can't. That Blender Python script assumes that these objects are in here because it's part of the script to delete these. So if you delete these yourself, you screw up the script. So just go over to scripting and we're gonna go open. Where are we? Let's copy this. Load that. Here is our tracking data, a whole lot of it. I like your tracks. You like my track? Dude, I like my tracks. It's a weird coincidence that we both like my tracks. Ain't no coincidence. Now that I have this, I'm just gonna hit run. So it should just work. And I also realized that I didn't scale anything in my scene. I don't think I did. So let's see, did I do any scale? I'm gonna hit 2 on my keyboard and look and see if any of these have a distance. And yes, there's a distance of 20. What is that on? 20 centimeters from that to that. You know what? I could measure this. So I have a ruler here, and I'm gonna go quickly take a measurement of my countertop from here to here and get it in centimeters, and then enter it in here real quick. So 1 second. I will literally be right back. I'm just gonna go take a measurement. It is literally 2 rulers length. It's 24 inches. 24 inches to centimeters. Come on, Siri. You're the slowest phone in the world, I swear to God. Wow, that took forever. 60 centimeters. That wait time was some serious shite right there. So take these. And 60, because my units are 60. Syllabus, day 8. Day 8, example 2 is the hardest one people struggle with by far. I don't remember what that is. I really want to just overhaul that syllabus for you guys, because I don't believe in it anymore, kinda. You know, actually, I kinda do believe in it. But it's mostly doing the manual way, kind of like what 3DE users have to do. So it actually still teaches you some good stuff. Technically. But it was an accident. I really want to overhaul it all with the new constraint stuff. But I don't feel bad that how I recorded the syllabus, because it kind of prepares you for like half the mindset of some 3DE stuff. In a way. The room one. The room one. Which one's the room one? I don't remember. I can't remember. It's been too long. Okay, so get my measurement. Wait, where is it? 60. So now I got 60. I'm going to solve, and this is going to blow up a bit. There we go. And just to check, I'm going to put a quick earthling in here. Earthling should be, like, what am I? I think I'm a monster. I'm something like 100. No, I'm like close to 200 or something. Like, that looks like me. Yeah, that looks like me height right there. This is correct. I am a freak of nature. Moving camera over this very room you're working. I had a moving camera in this room? Or, huh. Or is it this one? I can't remember. I can't do it, Captain. Now, I'm going to re-export this Python script. Yes. And over here, just to make it easy, I'm just going to make a new file. Come back to scripting. Open. What was it doing? Oh yeah, that's right. I have to go back a bit. And run. Okay, so now if I go around the frame range, I don't have images. Just as I planned. And I am going to select my camera, come over to the camera down here, background images, add image. And we're gonna open. And over here, I don't remember which is which. Oh, there's my UD stuff. I think I can just highlight them. I think it'll be fine. Tell it. No, it's already on image sequence. Cool. Frames up. And offset is, what is that? Oh, let's get rid of this offset. Also, let's go 0 here. Turn this offset to 0. I just want to see if what it does with 0, 0. I'm gonna make this that. And this that. Sure, why not? It works. Okay. Opacity up. And I'm laughing. So I'm just gonna go ahead and start modeling. And you could see again, I have my distortion here. What is it? Home to frame? Yes, home is the hotkey to frame in Blender. Now, obviously, I guess let's, I'm going to start with the counter and work my way up. I'm going to start with like, I tried to do a little drawing. I'm going to start with like this thing here. And then I'm going to extend it out because then I could extend out my countertop from there. So that's the plan. Also, what the hell is this? I don't want to see that. Okay. Yes. So, let's make a box. And I am going to change my viewport here to, wait. Hold Z, come to wireframe. And then it is a wireframe, but I want to get rid of the back faces. In Maya, you would use a Use Background shader. In Blender, I'm going to use X-Ray. And I'm going to hit Control, period, turn on snapping, and snap to vertex, because I want to move the pivot over to here. Control, period, get back out of origin, snap it there. Whoops. And it snaps to like this weird closest point thing. I don't understand what it means, but I'm going to change the center. Now I got this, so I can hover around any point. Okay, so let's get the angle on this box, and I'm going to scale on Y, scale on Z. And I don't know if this is like how crooked my apartment is. It might mean I might have to reevaluate what I've constrained here, but things are very crooked in the real world. You think things are straight, they're not. They're crooked. Now, this part, I'm going to split my view. I'm going to extend this way over to the other side right here. And I just don't want to sit and scale it like this. I just don't want to. So instead, oh, I got a screen here. Can I delete that? Yep, gone. Also in this viewport, let's go ahead and turn random colors on so that we can get quick, easy colors to see. So grab this, 3, move this, and I am gonna go GX and then move it over there. There we go. So now I have that thing modeled. I don't know about the bottom. Let's see. What is this locator down here doing? It might just be that things are that crooked. So, whoop. I'm using so much different software that I have to always refresh myself on what things to hit. I don't need this extra geo, but I like to have it because some software will clip your geometry off screen if it goes too far to the edge. And then you won't be able to constrain, like 3DE and Synthesize. If your geo goes too far off, wait, sorry, hold on. 3DE actually has a problem with this. If your geo, if you have one big poly and a corner is going off screen too far, the whole geo, like it looks like it's visible, but you can't project stuff onto it. 3DE or Synthesize you can, but visually it looks strange in the viewport, in your camera view specifically. It looks fine in your perspective view. But also, the more divisions you have, the better distortion is displayed in Synthesize if you were to go back. Then I will be using this later in Synthesize. Now, I want the main counter. Now, control that. Turn on snapping. That. Grab. There we go. Nice. Okay. I should also turn on random colors over here. I might actually not make this random colors. I might actually give, I don't know, we'll see. We'll see what the colors look like here. I don't know whether to trust this corner here, if it's like flush with this little flat bit. Do I have a locator over there? I don't. Okay, which is fine. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to extrude a face. Extrude one this way. I just looked for that little highlight right there. You'll probably see it over here too. Looks like I might have got it. Oh yeah, and there's that corner. I fluked off this edge. This is not based on a wall depth, but it looks like I fluked it off. Maybe it's off by like a couple pixels here though. Damn, that looks awesome. Big fan. I'm going to delete some loops. Dissolve edges. Okay. All right, now I want this weird thing here. There's two ways that I can get this thing. I could, you know, I could do this and I could slide this business and get, you know, the corner there and extend it out, but just for the hell of it, I'm going to do a locator trick. In Maya, you make a locator, snap the scale, snap the pivot to the camera, and then you go ahead a frame, and then you can scale it from another depth. So you can find where the points converge, and that's a new triangulated point. Blender has a cursor tool, which is kind of awesome. So what I'm gonna do is duplicate a locator, put it right there. And now I'm gonna select the camera, Shift S, cursor to selected. And also I'm gonna make sure that up here 3D cursor is enabled, because anything that I scale now is going to scale from where that camera is. So that's handy. So I'm not snapping the pivot of the locator, which in Blender you can't move a locator's pivot, which sucks. Whoop. So scale. There we are. And I'm also just gonna go Shift Select, cursor to selected, because I can also just make a cube right on the spot. And where's my snapping? Right there. Whoops. Turn that cursor thing off. That's weird. I had to zoom out for it to snap. Huh. Unusual. Oh wow, it is pretty flush. Seemingly. Now, I don't know how accurate that is. I actually don't mind that. I like it. Yeah, I don't mind that. I guess we'll find out how it looks along the path. So let's add a division. Whoop. Man, I have to keep remembering my hotkeys. What's the grand plan for the shot? Are you gonna do any fun effects to it? Nah, not really. I'm gonna be doing a bunch of shots and scans and preparing some assets because I'm trying to make a really big constraints tutorial. So this here, I'm going to be filming someone in my kitchen eventually, and I'm gonna try and make them like relatively awkward shots to show constraints at different angles and some, you know, animated surface points and stuff. So no real effects. This is just, I'm just gonna fake film some like TV show looking shots and angles and show people how to, you know, lay them out to the correct environment. Show pinning, show constraining, show parallels. That's all I got. Okay, now I'm gonna add a division here. And we're gonna make it about, you know, give it about the same thickness here roughly. Really, this should be over here, though. Yeah. I probably didn't nail the thickness there. Whoops. So we'll see if that has any effect on anything. Okay, that's pretty flush. That was accidental. Let's get our snapping going. We'll put it right there, perfectly flush. And now, oh, I love the visions. Man, do I want to make this sink? I kind of want to model the sink because there's a... Oh, I should save this. What's it doing? Oh yeah. I want to try something real quick. It's not going to work because I don't know how to do it. First off, if I go here and type in like... There's a way that you project knife tools. Nah, I'm not going to worry about the sink right now. I was going to try to do something fancy that I have no business doing. You can draw shapes and then you can project them and knife out geometry. So I don't have to draw a shape around here, which I could do, but I won't. Actually, let's put that pivot over here. Then we're gonna snap this. My floor doesn't look like crisp perfect there. And I wonder if that has to do with me constraining things that might not be perfectly on an axis. I don't know what part of my kitchen is that crooked, but something's up. Really, if you want to avoid something like this, what I might do as well... I'm not gonna though. But if you are confident that you have enough images all around your set, I don't, because in my last stream I had to cut a few images because I realized a thing about synthesize and frame jumping. So I had to cut half my images. So basically my points out here will be pretty bad if I don't use constrain. But if you have a lot of images and you're comfortable, you think that your point's solved in a good spot, and you don't want to force things like I am here, turn off constrain. Solve. And the points all have a so you see how they're a little crooked, they're a little wonky. Most of my points here, see these points in the background, this is without constraint, my back wall is like all crazy, and this is rippling forward, screwing everything up because I didn't want to take images over here and I couldn't use my images from the living room. So yeah, if you're comfortable, you have a lot of images orbiting every part and you don't think anything will taint the rest of your scene, you could just have your links like I did here, and you don't need constrain. It'll orient your scene. And synthesize will find all those imperfections in the real world. stuff that you should have in your model. But because of how I'm doing things, I'm going to deal with that little bit of error. So, you know, I'm going to keep my lines perfect, even though they probably shouldn't be. Bring this forward. Scale it this way. Nice. Like it. I don't think I'm gonna model like the cupboards and stuff over here. I don't plan to shoot stuff over there, but I would like the floor. Whoops. Let's hit Shift C just so we can get the cursor down at the center of the world. I don't know why it framed everything. Oh, because these lights and everything up here, huh? What's this? Who let this light stay here? So, a little funny thing. I know for a fact that the tiles in my kitchen have a slightly different height than the wood panels. So I don't trust that this is going to be accurate. Also, I also know that my floors are creaky as hell, and I can tell which part of my floors are like sunken in and what isn't. So I don't want to make my plane just stick to this depth. I want to get a point on the thing here. Yes, on the thing here. I'm gonna get home over here, so I frame it. Looks like I'm going to get this corner right here because I can see it easily on another frame. So let's hit Shift C over here. We'll just make a quick empty. And let's right click, adjust empty size. There, bring it over here. Right there, right in that crosshair. And now, again, we'll select the camera, Shift S, cursor, and change this to cursor. Alright, so now we can scale it from... And again, the reason I did that cursor is because since I put the cursor at the camera, and now if we move, the cursor is at that old camera spot. So we can scale it from that old camera position. Alright, so I can't see the actual crosshair, but it's okay because this line only has to line up with this here. Oh yeah, oh man, actually my floor is pretty good. My floor is pretty good. That it perfectly intersected with the tile. It is pretty flat. Okay. Or at least according to Synthesize, because I forced everything. Cool. Doesn't explain this point over here. That point looks like it's not bad. It's a little sunken. Okay then. So I'm gonna go over here. There we go. Now let's make a quick tile floor. So I'm going to take this plane. Actually, I'm not going to do it that way. I'm going to right click, subdivide. And let's go 5. That's good enough. So I'm lining up just one corner, like pretty much right here. What's up with that pivot? That's weird. That pivot's glitching out. It's moving so far. Why is it doing it? Did I just find a bug? Oh, this thing. I don't know why that affects it. Like, it goes from it offsets from the cursor each. Oh, I get it. It multiplies from the distance of the cursor to the grid every time I snap it. Okay. That's annoying. Okay, so where did I put it? Oh, okay. There we go. I learned things. So let's just intersect these lines. Good. And now we're going to scale this. There we go. And now move it. And let's go one more. Ah, crap. Wait a minute. I don't have enough for here and one over there if I move it one more. I guess I don't need to. I don't need to be... No, I want to fill this out. So, I'm going to subdivide this once. Then I can scale it up. There we go. And now I have geo I can delete. This camera is absolutely massive. Viewport display. Let's make it like 0.2. 0.1. There we go. And I don't know why, when it comes to photogrammetry stuff, I love seeing where the cameras are. So I'm gonna go and... What am I gonna go and? Motion path. Calculate motion path. There we go. Just a nice way to see, like, because photogrammetry software, other programs, they like to show you where your camera, where your other cameras are, and the only option I have is this with editable motion paths. So this is just visual for me. It does nothing. Ew. I want the big glass thing. This looks cool. A little offset thing. I wonder if this glass isn't mounted correctly. I wonder, maybe the glass was the imperfect thing? I don't know. Looks cool. Okay. Something I've been waiting half my adult life to do. Model cupboards. I love modeling cupboards so much. Nate Foster, have you ever gone from Synthesize to Metashape? It's on my list of stuff to try, but Metashape usually does a good job of camera placement. You know what's funny? I actually am about to. I have Metashape here. Oh, you know, I was gonna let this run while I was doing the stream. Yeah, I actually asked someone at work how to do that. It's pretty easy. When you export out of Synthesize, you do a file export, and there's like Photoscan or Metashape or something here, right? What's it called? Is it older? Is it like a legacy thing? I don't know where they might put that. I could have sworn it's just called Photoscan something. Wait, one sec. I hope I'm not just missing this. Agisoft? Is it just Agisoft? Am I daft? I saw it there before. I could have sworn there was something here before too. Oh my god. There it is. Okay. Anyway, here it is. Metashape Photoscan. Yeah, nope, Metashape. Yeah, I just saw it too. I don't know what kind of stream delay there is, but yeah. Metashape Photoscan. You export that, and then in Metashape, I think you come over here and you right click on your like chunk thing, the images, and you would go import cameras. And then you'll have your cameras loaded and you can just build mesh. While I'm streaming here, I'm gonna let this go. Let's do align photos on medium quality. There we go. Just gonna let that sit in the back. But yeah, I want to do that. I'm trying to do a bunch of scanning stuff now. Oh, I'm gonna save this. Maybe I shouldn't have tried to open this while a scan is running. Oh, there it is. Here's a scan that I just put up some images on my Discord. Am I tempting fate? I think I am. I'm being very irresponsible right now. Yeah, I want to start getting really big into scanning here. I just bought a course so I can study this stuff a bit more. This was done with me winging it because Metashape just got displacement map baking capabilities. So I wanted to try it. And I did not shoot the best images, so it's not pretty. And I discovered that the displacement maps in Metashape, they bake from, I don't know how to explain it, but first off, the quality is not great. It's there, like it's like they bake it at a 0.5 level, but you don't get anything negative. I don't know how to explain it. So there's some displacement here. It's just I screwed it up. Oh. Cool. Anyway, yeah, to answer your question, have you ever gone to Synthesize Metashape? It's on my list of stuff to try, but Metashape usually does a good job of camera placement. Yeah, I'm going to, because I will be doing Synthesize to Metashape because Synthesize, you can manually place points in Metashape, I think, to help your camera track, but tracking and orientation stuff is better in Synthesize. So I want to start. There's some assets that I'm going to be doing scanning and projection stuff onto, and I need to get a decent solve out of it that Metashape has failed at, because I was trying to do reflective metallic surfaces. So I will be doing Synthesize to Metashape, and then a whole bunch of retopology, texture painting, and stuff. I've been learning how to do multi-level cloning with physically based what shaders? Is it PBS? PBR maps. Been learning how to clone paint that stuff, so I can clean up like the underside of the log. That log that you saw, I had to do a whole bunch of cleanup on. Okay, I wanted to go to Blender, but saw this was almost done. So, what's it doing? Model. Ooh. Well, doesn't that look cool? This scan, I'm going to be using this scan. I have some shots of this alleyway, and I'm going to be using this for some constraint stuff. Yeah, orientation of Metashape is it is so frustrating. It is so frustrating. You know what's funny? I don't think it's possible to tell Metashape. I've been trying to find it. I haven't seen anybody tell these points they're on a ground plane. Tell this wall this is a y-axis. This wall, these bricks, x-axis. I don't think it's possible. I was going crazy trying to find it today. But it seems like you just scan and you work with whatever orientation it gives you. And then you process back and forth, and then once you're in your final package, then you do your orientation. I don't like it. So real quick, I want to set this to go into some dense cloud stuff. Oh, that's awful. That's just awful. You're better to use resize. See, I don't know how you I don't know. What I want to do is I want to rotate object, basically. No, rotate object basically orients your scene. But I want to orient this thing to the box. Can I rotate region? Oh, I think I did it. I emailed them a while. Yeah, orientation. Nice. I emailed them a while back. They had some answer that made no sense. About orientation? Oh man, I wish I could see that answer. Okay, so I'll take this. I wish, you're allowed to orient in this view, but they treat it like you still have that global manipulator there. So the orientation you can't see, and the manipulator isn't center screen. So that's quite annoying. I'm honestly really considering just saying screw it, and I'll pay credits for a reality capture. Cause navigation here is awful. I don't know how to orient it. I've seen some forums and stuff, and I don't know. Yeah, and setting ground planes. Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna just leave this how it is. I'm surprised it captured something inside that alleyway. Oh my god. Okay. So let's just let it build a cloud. I don't think I need ultra high for what I'm doing with this one, so we'll just go with this. And back to Blender. Okay. No, I opened up the same file. I'm getting real old. It also resets the orientations to align chunks. Wait, does it really? Oh, is that for the initial camera alignment? That would make sense. I think that makes sense, actually. But it's not doing that for dense cloud, right? Like, it's not. There's no way. Wait, what am I doing? Oh, yeah, because I opened the same file. I am such a goldfish. Now, when I was over here, I was making the cupboards. I was all excited about the cupboards. Yes, the glorious cupboards. Looks like the cupboards are a little bit crooked, which makes sense. Yeah, it's pretty consistent. So we're gonna go RX, hold shift, rotate, very subtle. So I'm gonna go snapping on G, Y, snap right to there. Now I'm gonna extrude, snap it right there, and bring this side out. Ooh, I want to make this thing. This thing looks cool. You know, something you could do too. Oh my goodness. Something you could do is you don't even need locators in any software to triangulate a point. So I'm gonna go rotate Y 90, scale this down, turn snapping off for now, just so I can do this. Nice. Give it a little division. Okay, so as I said, we don't need a locator, so I'm gonna turn back on my 3D cursor. What's the hotkey for that? Comma? Nope, it's period. 3D cursor. Okay, so camera, Shift S, cursor. There we go. And let's jump way over here. Harsh angle. Scale it. And there we go. We could see it already lines up decently. It's actually a little bit bigger on this angle, is it? Or is that just... No, it might be a little bit bigger? I don't know. I'm not too concerned about that, honestly. Oh, I can't see the back of it. Ooh, also, oops. Why does that snap away? Huh. So if I click off that object, it moves. Why does it move? Oh my god. What's this? Why did I make that? Okay. How is the scan doing? 25%, huh? I'm really excited to see this. Okay, let's get a little bit of stuff up top. So let's grab this plane. Actually, get rid of that. Let's grab this locator and this locator. Shift S, cursor. Make a plane right there. Wait, what? Huh. Didn't work how I thought it would. Anyway. Snap. Also, I have a incorrect thing going on here. Where's let's go global. Ha. There we go. There's no way this lines up on other angles here. There's just no way. Let's take these two. No, my mouse ain't working. And we're back. Oh no. This is looking cool. I'm kind of mostly done, honestly. I don't plan to do much to this. I just want like big broad surfaces, some corners that are exact, and other points are just gonna be like project onto the surface and free them up on an axis. That's what I'm gonna be showing with this kitchen. And also kind of like, I'm gonna do some awkward angles where there aren't features and stuff, probably. So I'm kind of basically done. Maybe this countertop, actually. Let's add that real quick. Why is it not snapping to that locator? Blender, why have you forsaken me? Excuse me? Cursor there. Grab this. Selection to cursor. There. Brute force. Carter, hello. You can also skip the cursor part and do that one step with selected to active in the same snapping menu. Yeah, did you see? I actually just did that. Because I was getting kind of frustrated. Oh wait, you mean this? Actually, I might have heard you wrong. Yep, I'm sorry. You're right. I should have did that. Bam. Yeah, that's way better. I'm gonna do that. How did I miss that? Like, I've looked at this stuff. How did I might have just forgot about it. Yeah, I gotta remember this stuff's there. And okay, I guess I might be done. So yeah, like all of my major points, they're pretty damn good. Considering that I had to chop off half the images of my sequence. So like I'm pretty happy with this. I'm gonna be using like all of this for my constraints video. I'm still like weary of whatever it is in my kitchen that's imperfect, but it's not gonna matter for what I'm doing. Like this is great for what I'm gonna be doing. Because I just want edges, lines, and surfaces for like how all the constraints work. Because the point of these constraints is that you're able to let them glide on surfaces, move on parallel axes, and all that stuff. So I don't need like pitch perfect points. So that's good. I forgot all the time too. Oh man, I don't know if you were here at the start of the stream, but I was very forgetful of every button. I was very forgetful. So, yeah, I'll forget again because I'm also like getting a little forgetful of synth-eyes because I've just been using 3DE now for a little bit. Okay, so I guess I kind of want to kill. I just want to kill a little bit of time until the scan is done. I want to see the scan before I end the stream. Let's see some Darktable for a second. Darktable, I've never used the software until today. It is awesome. Why can I not? I cannot switch. Selected. Like, where's the selection thing? What's that? Oh dear. What did I do? I turned off the star rating and now everything's gone. Huh? I don't understand what I did. But it worked. I've only learned like the buttons I'm supposed to know for this. I don't know how to navigate the software yet. I just figured out how to batch process and clean up shadows. That's all I know how to do in this. I don't know how to navigate this crap. But so far, Darktable's awesome. I'll be right back. I want to snack real quick, and then I want to see the scan before I close the stream out. So... yeah, I'll be back. I'm just gonna let the camera and things stay on and linger on this bar. My phone is going off. Hello. Hey. Yeah, I'm home. Sure. One sec. Okay, so I'm gonna go. I said I was gonna wait for this to go because I wanted to see the dense point cloud. But yeah, something came up. I'm gonna go. Yeah, so yeah. I was really hoping I was gonna see this. I don't think I'm even gonna see it. Which is too bad. So that's unfortunate. Anyway, so I guess that's kind of the end. I don't know if anybody's still lingering, but anyway, because again, I don't check that stuff. So yeah, this is it. I don't know if I'll add things later just on my own time, but I think this is all I want. I just want this is what I wanted for the shots that I'm going to be taking. So yeah, basic model. I'm just gonna be I'm gonna have someone at in my kitchen doing stuff, kitchen-y stuff, and I'm just gonna film like different focal lengths and awkward angles, close-ups, and just try to. And I'm going to be setting those up as demo stuff that I can flash through in some montage style thing for the tutorial. Yeah. Anyway, Nate, thank you. Later. And if anybody else is still there, later. And I'm gonna go. And I can't remember which button. I keep having to remind myself which button on the Stream Deck I gotta use. End. There we go. It's nice too that I've labeled them. I've kind of foolproofed them for myself. Anyway, later.